Hey, welcome to Calfree Kicks. Today I'm really looking forward to bringing you a fresh new drop from Adidas. It's the ADIDAS LXCON. Alright, I've got a few things to go into just before we get started on this review of this shoe. So very quickly, massive thanks to everyone that's subscribed to the channel so far. It means so much to me that you've taken the time to click that little red button below the screen that says subscribe. Give that little click the little notification bell. You'll get a notification every time a new video drops on the channel. So please do subscribe to the channel. It does mean the world to me. Thanks for watching. Also, everyone out there, if you like it, give it a big thumbs up. If it influences your decision to buy a sneaker, again, leave a comment below. I'll try and get back to you and answer any questions you may have. Next, I just want to welcome anyone that's new to the channel, and there are 5 things I look into very quickly when I review a shoe. That's number 1, how they look. Number 2, how comfy they are on your feet. Number 3, look at their weight. Number 4, I look at how breathable they are. And lastly, number 5, their cost, how much is going to impact your wallet. I take all of that into account and then give it a rating out of 5 stars at the very end of the video. And just one more thing quickly, just how I see whether a shoe is leather free or not, because every shoe I review is leather free. I look at the tag that comes normally in the left hand shoe. There's a little sticker in the sole of the shoe that will tell you whether there's leather on the sneaker or not. This is what the leather symbols look like. That's what you don't want to see if you're conscious about wearing leather on your feet. And this is what these shoes had on them. They came with this tag. There you go. So you can see it's made from textile on the upper, textile on the inner, and a synthetic sole. No leather on the shoe. So let's crack on with the review into how these look. Now, I'm really a bit caught in two minds about how these look. I really do like the chunky sole, the adiprene sole on these. I think it's a really good look. I like the way that it rises steadily up the shoe. When they're on feet, it does give it a good look. I do like the lacing system's a little bit different to any that I've seen before. It runs through a gel type of plastic that runs right from the toe all the way around the shoe back to this little heel grip here, and it makes the laces here run through a crisscross system. So it's an all-in-one upper, all-in-one textile upper, very, very soft to the touch. So it's got almost a sock feel when you wear it, and it's a little bit difficult to get on, but they are nice to look at. I mean, I'm still caught a bit in two minds. Have a look at the on-feet video now. Sorry if that seemed a little bit indecisive about how I think these look, but to be honest, I'm still looking at these now thinking, do I like them? Do I not like them? And whilst I'm talking to you, it's coming back to me a bit more now about why I'm not the biggest fan of how they look. I really like the side profile, but when I had them on feet and I was staring down at them and I was looking at that, I was thinking, I don't know, like, I saw them online and thought, yes, really like these shoes, they look really good. I've got a great side profile, really like the way they look. They're a 90s sneaker, I'm going to tell everyone how much I love this shoe, and then I've got them on feet and I was like, oh, actually, I don't think they're as great as I thought they were. And sometimes that happens when you get a shoe out of the box and you put them on, you just think, actually, they're not as good as I thought they were going to be. And that's definitely the opinion I'm starting to form and have formed really with these. That's why it's difficult for me to give you a definite yeah or no on whether I like them. They're definitely a grower. They're not going to be an instant, yes, I love these shoes. Maybe over time, if I wear them around, I like them a little bit more, but right now I'm still a bit undecided. And one of the things that really took away from when I was reviewing these looks-wise was when I had them on my feet, and I thought, oh God, why are they not that comfortable? Like this sock fit upper here, very soft, very comfortable. The top of my foot here was feeling very cozy. By the way, if you're going to buy these, go half a size bigger, because they're definitely too cozy around the toe area. So my feet were a little bit cramped around there, so I'd definitely go half a size bigger if you're going to buy these shoes. But the adiprene sole here, as chunky as it is, has nothing to it. I mean, they're not a very, there's nothing really like, normally I'd expect to be able to bend a shoe in half if they're going to have a nice responsive sole, but these really didn't have anything going for them. And you'll see, I'm going to cut in a video from when I reviewed the New Balance Sock Fit Cruise Fresh Foam from a couple of weeks ago. You'll see how much bounce I got out of that sole compared to this, where I was really giving it some and there was nothing. That was really disappointing because I had really high hopes for this shoe being very comfortable, but I just didn't find it a very comfortable experience wearing these around today. Moving on now to how much they weigh. I thought these were going to be incredibly lightweight, but as you can see from the video now where I put them on the scales, not as lightweight as I thought they'd be. Right, 360 is a little bit on the heavy side, not the most lightweight pair of sneakers you're going to get out there. I mean, look at the New Balance, 250 grams, lightweight sneaker. These ones, in the middle, kind of average. Moving on now to their breathability, which is a positive note for this shoe because they really did perform well in the breathability test. That brings me on to the overall score for this shoe. Now, taking everything into account, like I said, do like the side profile, think it's a nice kind of unique shoe, but from up top, I just didn't like it when I looked down on them, and they're not very comfortable. They're a little bit on the heavier side than I thought they would be for a shoe that's got a very lightweight upper. I think it's this chunky adiprene sole that's weighing them down a little bit. They were breathable though, they were incredibly breathable, which is something I'd have to consider. And also their price, £90, another £90 shoe, 3 £90 shoes in a row. This one is a very good price. Obviously, not everyone can afford to spend £160, £170 on a pair of shoes. So having these different unique shoes around can be a great benefit to your wallet. But taking into account the fact that I didn't find them very comfortable at all, and I'm still a bit unsure about how they look, I can only give these a very average 3 stars. And it does pay me to a little bit because there's a lot of hype about these. Jonah Hill was riding around in these since October really, and there's been a lot of hype online. There is a second colourway, which I'll show you now. But to me, I don't think that's a great colourway. I think this is probably the best one going. So for me, I have to say, probably wouldn't cop a pair of these if I had the choice. I'd probably say give these a miss, grab a pair of the Reebok Boltons or a pair of the New Balance Sock Fits that I reviewed earlier. They're all £90. Out of the 3, this is the one I would definitely say is my least favourite. If you've liked what you've seen today, please do subscribe to the channel, and it's just down below. Hit that subscribe button, it would mean everything to me if you did. Leave any comments below, follow me on Instagram at CalFreeKicks. And hopefully I'll see you again for my next leather-free sneaker video. Thanks for watching. Cheers, bye.